101 ESPN.
We have promised you a special announcement, and it's time. Well, gentlemen, as you know, and everybody who's listened to me for 25 years in St. Louis, 26 years now, they know what I think of our town, that St. Louis is the greatest city in America. I've grown up here, went to school here, raised my kids here, and I've seen many other great places in this country. I've had the chance to travel around, and with no disrespect to them. I like New York, I like San Francisco, I like Chicago, but I wouldn't trade being a St. Louisan for anything in my life. The only team I ever knew was the Cardinals. They shouldn't have been the Phoenix Cardinals or the Arizona Cardinals. They should have been the St. Louis Cardinals. Fast forward to now. Here we are with a situation where the Rams are up for sale. Georgia Frontier did a great job in moving the team to St. Louis and helping build a Super Bowl champion and allowing a generation of football fans now to grow up with the Rams as their team, just like we grew up with the Cardinals as our team Rammer. Our sons have grown up with the Rams as theirs. And Chip and Lucia have taken over. They've been model people as well. Unfortunately, though, they may not be able to remain NFL owners for the long term, and the club might be sold, as we all know. That then leaves the question, does the new owner of the Rams stay in St. Louis, or does he or she view St. Louis as a short-term fix until the opportunity to move elsewhere presents itself? We've already heard numerous reports of how there are potentially 6 ownership groups interested in purchasing the Rams. And one of those groups, led by owner Dave Checkett's group included Rush Limbaugh, and we know that's out the window now, but we saw how divisive it was last week in our community, and how, for a sport that should be galvanizing, the Rams instead were a divisive force in our community because of potential ownership. Rather than get into the problems that exist and just sit on my hands and do nothing about it, I've reached this conclusion. I've decided to do something. And as of right now, I am announcing that I, Randy Karraker, will be putting my team together in order to purchase the St. Louis Rams and keep them in our city. I have the support of my 2 partners here on the show, Bob Ramsey and DeMarco Farr. I'll be calling on my friends in the business community that I've met over the course of the last 25 years in St. Louis in broadcasting for them to get behind in our efforts to purchase the Rams. However, I realize I can't do it all by myself, and just with my friends, we can't do it. So I'm calling on you, the public, the business people in St. Louis, the individuals in St. Louis, to step up and help in our efforts to save the day and save the Rams for St. Louis. Going forward, we will have our Rams Barrel with us on all Fast Lane broadcasts. Plus, we'll have special donations and a page available on the Fast Lane page of 101ESPN.com. And we invite and encourage everybody to make any donation they can, whether it's for a quarter, for $1, for $20, for $600 million. If you can make a donation, you can help support the cause. If we are unable to do so, if by some crazy chance we are not successful in our cause, and we aren't able to raise the funds, or if Chip Rosenblum decides, you know what, Randy Karraker isn't my guy, I'm going to sell to somebody else. If that should happen, we are going to donate all of the proceeds that we raise to Special Olympics of Missouri. Make no mistake about it. We are in it to win it. And our intent is to purchase the Rams, keep them here in St. Louis, build with people St. Louis can be proud of, and get back on track with winning football games on Sunday with people that we love. I love St. Louis, and I want the Rams here.